worship. Yes, I will.
Now, for the best 2 hours in radio, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
Yeah, what's up? We're so glad to have you. It is going to be a fantastic day, and I'm just so excited because, like I say every week, what makes this show great, what makes it fun for at least me and everybody that watches, I think, are the people that come in the studio. It's fantastic, and I want to introduce you to two people in the studio. Four people in this room right now, actually. And so, other than me, to my right, he is the father of the famous Ella and Evie Smart.
You got it.
Okay, if you're from Albertville.
And Eli.
That's how they call you now after you have kids. Like you're the father.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's cooler than that. He's my friend from the Fellowship Church, Todd Smart. How are you?
I'm great, man. It's good to be here.
Man, and he came in hot because he's wearing an Alabama hat.
That's right. Roll Tide.
So I know he loves Jesus. That's what it is. Hey, also in the studio, hanging out with us is my friend Sam Hewitt. Sam Hewitt. He's going to wave at the camera. You won't hear him, but he's going to wave. He's waving. Look at that. Beautiful face. He got his hair cut off. He used to have big, poofy afro hair.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, but it's beautiful now. He's Top Gunning it. Like
got the stash game going on.
And I can never, ever forget, Todd, and you're about to see, the spectacular, the amazing, the future Radio Hall of Fame award winner, the greatest music producer of all time, radio music producer of all time, the Willy Wonka of radio, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. We've got a great show lined up for you. Got some amazing guests.
Yeah.
Arab cheerleaders. Come on.
Come on. My question is, how many of us can do a toe touch? Just wondering. Anybody?
Does it have to be standing? Or can it be sitting?
It was a very appropriate response. So we're going to have Kylie Williams and Paris Clark here in the studio. And, man, they're going to probably teach us some cheer moves. We hadn't done that in a while. I think it's a good idea. We're going to see how agile we are.
Mm.
You know what? Watching you walk up the stairs, it didn't look very agile, Todd.
The Achilles is a little bit tight right now. Yep.
Yeah. You better get to stretching. Let's get this show stretching. We're going to start out with Meme of the Week. I love Meme of the Week.
Memes of the Week.
And I don't know what your feed looks like, but mine looks about like this. There's a man dressed up with a backpack. It looks like how my timeline going to look in the next 2 weeks. And I'm guilty because I got a son too, you know. I
got to post those pictures.
Yeah. I got my little boy. He started kindergarten.
Yep.
You know, he started kindergarten this year.
Seems like yesterday.
Yeah, well, he was in pre-K last year, so we didn't cry too hard. Just a little bit, but it's okay. And but that was what our feed looked like.
That one's good.
I want you to read this one right here, Todd.
Let's see, my neighbor.
Tell them what you're seeing too right after you.
Yeah, my neighbor got a paint gun from Harbor Freight, and he's painting vehicles now. So if you need a custom paint job, he's very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
I can see why.
Yeah, and so tell them what they're seeing right there.
Well, they've got a truck just spray painted with looks like you'd buy at Lowe's, just the hand spray paint.
He painted the wheels. He painted the engine, inside,
the wheels, the inside,
the dog,
and the dog.
So there's that. And then, by the way, and I think I'm getting more like this, like probably because I have kids, but I keep knocking that over. I'm sorry. But especially since I have kids and other people, I'm so sad summer's ending. And I just say, Todd, does this year not feel like it's been like extra hot?
Extra hot. Just
on the extreme.
Every day. Like last year, it wasn't that hot.
No.
But
like
this year, it's like every day is 90 plus and humid.
I'm gonna use the term that one of the church administrators uses here. It felt like the devil's armpit this year. It was just musty and humid. And I walked outside and man, there was the sweat. But other people, I'm so sad summer's ending, and then a picture of Elf. Santa's coming!
You got it.
And y'all people are about to get angry and grumpy, like, can I put my tree up?
Counting down the days.
You know, it's August, but it's whatever.
Yep.
So, anyway, there's this, and I don't know if you heard this in the news.
I did.
Todd.
I did.
And I'll be honest, I wouldn't be crazy bitter if I'm real with you, Steven. Would you? I mean, I would be bitter with the IRS, but congratulations to the IRS on winning $846.3 million in the Mega Millions jackpot. The winner of the $1.2 billion lottery gets $433.7 million after tax.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Steven, tell me what's right about that.
You know, you still have millions.
I mean,
millions of dollars.
That's my follow-up. Like,
you're set.
So they took
433.7
$846.3
in taxes.
million in taxes.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow.
I like that long pause. Wow. Okay. And then there's this one right here. And memes of the week. A life is like a helicopter. I don't know how to operate a helicopter. Welcome back to school, boys and girls. Anyway, we're excited about that.
Sometimes I feel that way.
I know, I feel that way. And we want to tell you about a place. And Steven, I got to meet Miss Christie today.
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Christie, the owner of Charburger.
She's awesome.
She's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetest ladies, just so nice. They're the home of the famous Char-Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, and jumbo crispy onion rings, and awesome sweet tea, right,
Their
Todd?
sweet tea is the bomb.
Like, he said, just
They
give me
got
a
it
big
going on.
sweet tea, and I did. And then B&B Video Games, and this place is crazy cool. Just bought a game for my son, and they have a video game retail store, and they got an 80s style arcade in the back. And here's the cool thing, Todd.
It's kind of cool.
Have you ever
I've
been
been there. I
It's
took
got-
our youth there after a Wednesday night Bible study one time.
That's phenomenal.
Yep.
5 games in the back of the thing that were in the actual filming of the 2nd season of Stranger Things.
Yes, I did hear that.
So you are not just playing video games, you're playing history that shows up on TV. That's pretty cool.
Hadn't the owner actually been a
Ex-
zombie
extra?
extra in
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead,
Yes. He showed me the thing where he
Kinda-
got killed. I
kinda
don't
cool.
know if that was what we were going for, but hey,
Yeah.
there it was. Anyway, hey, we're so glad you're here. If you'll just stay with us, come on over to @Varsity Radio Show, @Varsity Radio Show on Facebook Live. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. Guys, we everywhere. Just come watch us somewhere. And Candy Armstrong, she's about to zoom in with us from FCA.
All right, stick around. We've got the #1 song in the nation. It's Real Love right here on the Varsity Radio Show. Turn it up. It's good stuff.
Steven, do you have Candy's phone number? Or she needs the Zoom link. She said
Sure.
she updated her computer and it didn't save.
All right.
So
Tell you what, you have it, right?
I do.
Okay. Let me send
Yeah.
it to you real quick.
Perfect.
Let's
Perfect.
see here.
Sam.
Come on.
Sam over there in his Top Gun Maverick over there.
I just put the glasses on and
You were gonna love that
Be a
movie
pilot.
so much.
I'm gonna wait till it comes out on one of the online.
That's a mistake.
You think so?
I'm gonna tell you why it's a mistake.
Fill me in.
I had to. Did you watch it, Sam? Have you watched the new? Okay.
Oh my
You've not
goodness!
seen
You've
the
not seen
first
the
one?
first one?
It is
Wow.
cleaner. Steven, am I right? I think it's cleaner than the first one.
It's really good.
I'm talking like conduct stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually cleaner, and I thought it was better than the first one.
Well, I've heard that.
Which is
that it's better.
rare.
Yeah.
I think it's rare that you would ever have number 2's better than number 1. And what movies can you think of that are like that?
That 2 is better than 1?
That 2's better than 1.
Ooh.
It's a rarity.
Well, the first one that comes to mind is Rocky. Rocky 4 is the best of all of them, but that's not 1 better than 2.
Rocky 1 just sets the story.
Yeah.
I do agree.
4, I think 4 is the best of all of them.
3, I like 4.
Mr. T was a good one,
So
but
3
4
was
is just the
patriotic.
patriotic Russia versus United States.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get that Zoom?
I did.
sent to her?
I sent it to
Awesome.
her. Yes. And also, we actually pulled a few articles stuff right here. I think we got a few minutes, don't we, Steven?
Yeah, we do. Got some time.
Can we start with some funny stuff real quick?
Oh, we can.
I like to see Todd laugh.
Yeah, man.
You know, I hadn't heard him giggle.
We can totally do that.
I think it's good for him.
Mm-hmm.
So
For sure.
So you want to start with some rock stars?
Oh, please.
Okay, let's do that.
It makes me cry
Here we go.
for a good reason.
Good stuff right here.
When you're a big little softie.
Look, I told you stop looking at me. I'm not playing with you. Ow. I'm not vicious. You know I'm not vicious.
That's great.
You never let me down. That's right. That was great.
I'm not vicious.
I'm not. You know I'm not vicious. This guy.
I love the
Please
voiceovers.
Please give that man a movie deal. Please give him a movie deal. He is hilarious. And man, he is so funny. And so, I also along with Meme of the Weeks, I didn't see it. Know if you saw them, Steven, but I posted. They were kind of video, TikTok things.
Yeah.
Before any of this stuff.
Which one you talking about?
I'm trying to pull it up, see which one.
Okay.
But the ice cream.
Yeah.
And
Got it ready for you.
there were two of them.
Mhm.
But the ice cream, you know, I get really impressed by how people can stack soft serve ice cream. But I found the person I think who wins it all. What do you? Right
And
here.
the best part of
Holy
this
cow.
plan is no one can stop me.
My
I
follow-up
might get
question.
two layers.
Who could eat that? Could y'all eat that
Not before it melted.
before it melted?
No way.
I mean,
Be even more impressive if they could go ahead and dip that in that chocolate. that
yes,
makes the shell
Oh,
on
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. Like the Blizzard. Like I
That'd
don't
be
know
good.
if you know this. They're like supposed to turn it upside down,
top. Oh, they do.
and
Yeah.
they turn it up. I don't think you could do that with this.
There's no way.
I think it
No.
would be game over.
Not a chance.
And
It's in the floor.
yes,
if you do that.
Yes, absolutely.
And then it's that you go back up there. I'm so sorry. I dropped my ice cream cone. Can I have another one, please?
with
And lots
their-
of times they'll hook you up with one for free.
right.
Yeah.
After that, though, it feels like a net loss. Like
That's-
because even if they give you something back, they can't pull that off.
I can barely,
Go
with
through.
a bowl, do the soft serve and get it perfectly round like that.
Right, and you know my favorite thing. I've been on 5 cruises. Okay, it's been a long time, but my parents started taking me when I was 16, so
Oh, yeah.
over 20 years. And my favorite thing is they have a soft serve ice cream machine that I hit up constantly. You know, me and the soft serve ice cream were on a first name
Yes.
basis.
I've got Candy. We've got about 25 seconds. So
Perfect.
just letting you know.
Awesome.
Yep.
And so I wonder if Candy could eat that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She's having. It looks like she's getting
I think you'd have to tag team.
having a hard time connecting real quick. So.
Yeah.
Multiple people have to.
How many?
Too many would be kind of gross.
Candy, you with us? Hello, hello.
Miss Candice Armstrongest.
Right. She's having a hard time.
It may have something to do with the torrential downpour
Mm.
happening outside the window.
Considering you can't see 10
Hey,
feet.
Candy, can you hear us? Hey, Candy, can you hear us now?
I can.
There she is,
Hey.
Doing
Candy.
okay.
What's up?
Candy. It is.
We're having technical
look at
difficulties
her.
on this end.
Well, that's because we can't see out the window because the rain is hitting so hard.
Well, it's not raining. It's not raining here, but it was. I had to update the software right quick.
Oh.
That's the deal.
So what you represent with that hat, Miss Candy?
I've been doing yard work, boys. Y'all
Oh,
probably-
okay.
This is Jacksonville Gamecocks.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
JSU.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. 2 of our boys went to JSU.
They took
so.
that creative liberty on it.
Yeah.
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 Miss Candy's cool.
What y'all been up to?
Well, I don't know what Todd's been doing, but I've been living the dream.
What you been doing?
Just been busy.
Just getting
I
back to
know.
school. Back
I
to
hear
school
you,
stuff.
right?
Get my son, get my kindergartner But
Aw.
my wife always corrects me. We should have a whole segment on here. Words my wife corrects. And
Yes. My mom still does that.
how do you say syrup? Syrup.
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 Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Syrup.
Ty?
Syrup. No, I say
Syrup.
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 Yeah.
Syrup.
Yeah. Whatever
It's
I
okay,
do,
right?
whatever I do is wrong, and my wife lets me know every time. And so,
How do you say it?
syrup? Syrup?
Syrup.
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 Something. So then I try to really annoy her at that point. I go syrup. You know?
That's funny.
You know,
Too funny.
you gotta do what you gotta do. So
Yeah, do what you gotta do. That's right.
there's a few words she corrects. I can't remember every time. I just need to write them down, and they need to become a new segment.
How do you say idea?
Idea.
Okay.
One of my sons, when he was little, and
An
he
idea.
would say something, the word, he would not be pronouncing it correctly. And so we would correct him and say it's whatever. And he'll go, that's what I said. And we're
Yeah.
like, no, it's
No,
such
you
and such.
didn't.
That's what I said. Like, no, it's not. Oh, no, we're close.
It's not close. You did not say
Close,
that
no.
correctly.
There's a couple of people. The reason I asked about ideas, they say ideal.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can't say
Ideal.
idea.
Yeah.
They say ideal.
Or Chicago. I'm
Yeah.
like, where's the R?
Chicago.
Yeah. A lot of people in my family would say Chicago, and I'm like, Chicago.
We
Or-
said
no,
we say Chicago.
Chicago. There's no R.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah. Look at this bit right there. Look at that.
You almost made me.
Right?
Got a little Medea going
Right?
on.
Yeah. Yeah. Bust a cap on
Ooh,
you.
that was close.
Hello, you're.
How you doing?
How you doing? I love
Funny.
Medea. I'm not gonna lie.
About a minute 20. We'll be ready
Minute
to go.
20, and
Here
Medea
is
words.
some,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those movies are good, and I'm like, I can handle them. And then some of them it's just like
Kind of the same thing
can't
over
do
and over
that.
again.
The Lord said, "Peace be still." I got a piece of steel. I got. I got it. Ah.
Oh,
I
Lord,
like,
you're
she
crazy.
says it, I say it to my teenagers when they roll their eyes. I like,
Yeah.
she said, you just rolled your eyes at me. I'm going to pop your head. I'm going to pop your eyes out of your head. I'm going to roll them in front of you and say, that's what it looks like when you roll your eyes. I love it. I love it.
Funny.
I love Medea. I used to watch Medea when it was just the stage plays before they started
Really?
doing the movies. Oh,
Mhm.
they got the black gospel singers. They're phenomenal.
I didn't know there was a stage
Oh,
play
yeah.
of it.
Oh, yeah. You should
Some of
watch
them
it.
are-
Have you
some of
seen them?
are good.
So
Some
good.
of
So
some of them
good.
I can do without.
Yeah. About that time.
26 seconds.
26 seconds.
Almost there.
26, 5, 4, 3.
I was told Candy was up till 2:30 in the morning on Friday night.
Whew, that was a long night.
Conference was in full swing.
Were you there?
I was not there,
No.
but my kids were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go.
It was good, though. It was great. It was a great
Yep.
weekend. It was long.
5 seconds. Brief hold. We'll come right back.
Okay.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
Yeah, we're excited to have Candy Armstrong. You like that new intro, Candy?
Ooh, it was
Listen-
different.
Listen to that music for you right there. We're
Ooh.
hitting on all cylinders
Got
today.
it.
Okay.
And so we're excited. Candy Armstrong is joining us live from Huntsville in her kitchen.
That's right.
I
Yep.
see an
Home
Alabama sticker on the fridge, so all is well. All is
Yep,
well.
that's
Jesus
right.
is with her. She's wearing a Jacksonville State with Creative Liberty hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep, ready to go.
today.
And
Let's see, my yard working hat.
yard work. But, you can't do that where we're living right now because it's like cats and dogs outside. But Candy is here. She's going to talk about Fellowship of Christian Athletes coming off their biggest event of the year.
Woo! and it was
PLT. I heard that Candy partied till 2:30 in the morning on Friday, and so
Candy didn't party till 2:30. Candy was just taking care of business.
no.
But
So-
it was a wonderful weekend. Casting Crowns was phenomenal. Andy Mineo put on a show for the kids. It was funny. I got tickled because we were standing out in the hallway on Saturday night
Right.
waiting for Andy to go into the arena part where the kids were. And my husband, along with Roger Cox that works with us.
I know that man.
And there was somebody else out there with him. I forget now who it was. But anyway, there was 3 of them out there with him waiting to bring him in. Well, to go through the room where they were at the hall, they had to go like kind of around the crowd to get to the opposite end to come up onto the stage. The way it was, well, the kids was all hugging the stage and they had their phones like ready to go. You know, they opened up the door and he came and went right down the middle of them. He didn't try to bypass them. And so like the back half was noticing, oh my gosh, there he is. And the front's still standing there with their phones, you know,
waiting.
Whatever. We got so tickled, but yeah, he just went right down in the middle of them and he put on a show. It was really, 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 really good.
And I heard, Candy, that you got to be a background dancer for Casting Crowns and Minio. I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you, Candy.
No, I was working, was out in the lobby with Casting Crowns, so I heard what was going on, and I could hear them. I just didn't see them the whole time.
Right. Okay.
But it was good. They were really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Great turnout, great community support. Very thankful for that opportunity.
Well, so tell us what we have to look forward to now.
Well, tomorrow since we come off of camp in PLT, we took a couple of days, recharge days, or what we call them.
Yeah.
So we took yesterday and today off, and doing things from home, still working, but not like in the office. But tomorrow we start back our planning. So we'll start planning for the next full year. We're meeting on Wednesday and Thursday, just the whole like 9-10 hours, just planning. We do have our Fall Golf Classic that will be Monday, August the 29th, and that's going to be at the Legis. Nice. We do have team sponsorships available, so if you're interested in getting a team in that, you can go to northalabamafca.org, and the brochure is on the front, and you'll be able to sign up and whatnot with that. And then September, we have the Kingdom Men's Huddle on September the 12th, which will be at 5:45 at Trash Panda Stadium, Toyota Field. The guest speaker for that is going to be Danny Werfel, that used to be I only know him from the quarterback from Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's done a lot, but that's like what I know him for.
Yeah.
And then the following week on Monday night, September the 19th, we have a ladies' night out, and that's going to be at Trash Panda Stadium as well, 5:45. Don't know who that speaker is going to be yet. It hasn't been announced, so I'm not sure who they're working on for that. But we will have that. And then, of course, rolling right into November, Iron Bowl Prayer Breakfast will be here before we know it. So that's like our big fall event.
Yeah.
Huddles are starting back up in schools, so we will be planning tomorrow. We've already started Popsicle Blast, going out and seeing all the different teams. Yeah. We did the week of PLT. I think, don't quote me, but I think there was like 13 or 14 Popsicle Blasts they did last week in the process of preparing for PLT. But
Miss Candy, I know we already have Jesus and everything, but I've never had a Popsicle Blast show up here at the varsity, and I'm a little bitter.
Left out. Well, we'll have to talk to Coach Ken about that. Yes, but we go out to different schools, different sports, football. There's volleyball stuff going on, cheerleaders, but they go out and they take them popsicles and try to catch them at the end of their practice, just something to help them cool down. And then their coaches let us share a word, whatnot, encouragement. We'll take a summer staff assistant, an intern. They'll share their testimony with them, whatnot. So it's just to make those connections. But yeah, huddles start up. I mean, school's back in session, so huddles, here we come.
Awesome. Well, Miss Candy, you were definitely the missing part of this show the last few weeks, and so I'm so glad you called in.
Yes.
Miss Candy really does make my day.
Oh, I
have to admit,
it's a great addition.
Last week in the shuffle, I had a note on my computer to dial in, and I got so busy, and I sat down, and I was like, oh, stink, I forgot.
Yeah, I saw your message.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stand you up. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's not the first time. Not by you. I'm not saying you anyway. Okay. Went down that emotional roller coaster right there.
Just keep digging.
But Candy, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. And
You're welcome.
I hope you have a great week.
Y'all too. And again, all of our events are listed on our website, northalabamafca.org. So you can go. We've got all the the highlight videos from each one of the camps that we just did. PLT, their video, it's already up and running.
Wow.
So you can get a glimpse as far as how camp went. See all the little campers doing their things.
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. Love the FCA, and we love Candy because she's fantastic. So
Well,
you have a great week.
You too.
We'll talk.
Thanks for the support. We appreciate it.
Talk to you later. Love the hat.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Todd. So first I showed you the video of, let's see if Steven has this, the video of the ice cream. And how do you deal with the temptation? Because something inside of you immediately, it tells you, it says, I need to fight temptation, right? I need to, and
Well, if you've ever had
did you
brain
get
freeze.
that one with the cat and the, like, thousands of chicks?
Oh, I didn't get that one. no.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's on the thing. I guess, can I point it towards the camera?
No, I'll get it.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
All right. But I have you ever been in a chicken house, like when they first get the chicks?
I have never been in a chicken house at any point
like
or time.
I've had the privilege.
I've never lived.
Well, I don't know if it's a privilege, but when we first had little chicks, you know, when they first brought them in, I was doing an internship. I was working in, not at the chicken house, I was mowing around it, and they had just dropped off the little chicks. It's like 20,000 of them.
Holy cow.
And they're everywhere. And
Sea of yellow.
yes, and I don't know, like, what's your favorite thing to eat? Like,
Favorite thing to eat?
yes,
I would say chicken.
chicken.
Yeah.
What kind of chicken?
Or like just favorite meal or favorite just like
Favorite
I eat
meal.
it the most.
Favorite, yeah, well, I eat chicken a lot.
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Favorite meal?
Favorite meal? I'm going to have to say my mom's chicken pot pie.
Whew, that actually sounds
I
good.
love the fresh biscuits on top.
So little meme here, right here, and I think this is appropriate, but staying strong when you're surrounded by
Oh my
temptation.
goodness.
It's a cat, and it's got probably 20,000 little chicks around it.
That's great.
You gotta fight it,
Like
guys.
where do you go from there?
You gotta fight it. And so, there's my challenge to you today. Ask God to help you fight temptation like this cat fights
You got it.
eating all the little chicken snacks around it, you know? So
He was
hey,
handling it pretty good.
He was. He did good.
That's a well-trained cat.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been this way, but I like how he closes his eyes right there and like,
He
I'm
was
not
just
looking.
I don't want him to look.
I will not. You cannot make me. I'm excited. We're about to do Clutch, and I don't know. Do you like Star Wars?
I do.
You do.
I do.
Fantastic. Then you're really gonna like today. And I
Okay.
sent you the notes and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
But we're gonna talk about Star Wars, and yeah, a little more than that. But we're gonna talk about Star Wars, and I every time I say that word, I hear dun 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 dun. dun. And
Yep.
Sam, I want an answer in a minute. You can just yell it, and Steven, for my first question. I think there's not a spiritual question, but what before that? How long do we have, Steven?
We've got 3 minutes and 10
Okay.
seconds.
What is everybody's favorite Star Wars movie?
Movie?
Yeah, like you said, you got Rocky 4.
Yeah.
What's your absolute favorite Star Wars movie? You look like a Star Wars. Look, 3. You talking the new 3, the 90s 3, the
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Episode 3.
Okay.
I can quote nearly that entire.
You talking about the old schooler? Like I'm picturing in my head
This is
because I'm not a super.
the prequel 3, right?
Is this
The-
the original 3?
Not the 70s and 80s 3, but you're talking prequel 3.
Prequel. What's up, Sam?
Hey, what's up? Prequel number 3.
Yeah.
prequel number 3. Okay.
Absolutely.
So like in order though.
What do you mean?
Like
Yeah, it would be the chronological order, not the in which they were made.
Okay.
In
Okay.
release order,
Got it.
it's number 6.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Release number 6. That's your favorite. Why is that your favorite?
There's just so many quotable spots from that one.
Well, give me
This is
one.
where the fun
Give me one.
begins.
Come on.
Hello there.
Hello.
I have brought peace, freedom, justice, security to my new empire.
Like it.
Your new empire.
Yeah.
I can quote the entire thing.
Look at you.
My
Love
goodness.
Okay, he does know.
I don't like
Todd.
Star Wars that much.
No, me
I
neither.
can't remember half the movie. I just love the movie. I
Yeah.
don't remember them very well.
How about you?
I'm going to say just because I grew up during when the
Hate yourself.
what's I'm sorry, yeah. I was born in 77, so that's right about the time they were starting to be made. I would say the number 6
Number
with
6.
the Ewoks.
Nice.
Yes, that was probably my
So
favorite.
chronological order. I mean,
That would
in
be
making
6.
3.
In making 3,
Okay.
but
Yes.
chronological number 6. But I did like episode 3 because it tied a lot of things like with Anakin, together.
I like the last one they just made, whether y'all kill me or not. The very last one. There's only one scene in that movie I didn't like.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't-
Very, 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 very into the movie.
I don't like that.
Steven?
Yeah.
Steven, your favorite?
I'm good.
You're good. You're not a Star Wars guy
No
either.
opinion.
No, we've got 35 seconds till we get
Okay.
this clutch.
Let's do it.
Go for
Mhm.
it.
That was fun.
That was.
All this wow, all this music plays in my head. Here it goes.
The clutch moment.
Man, I like the way that sounds. Hey, we're going to talk to you. We've been going through a movie series lately. We did Jurassic Park last weekend.
Oh, wow.
The week before that, we did Back to the Future. And today, I'm going to pull one that's most everybody, a lot of people like Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna talk about Star Wars. And I'm going to start by asking you, who is your favorite Star Wars character?
Favorite Star Wars character? I would have to say Yoda.
Yoda. Yoda won.
Very,
Yeah.
very quotable.
He is.
Yoda.
He is.
Do
I
or
like-
do not.
There is no try.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I like Yoda. Steven, who's your favorite character?
I'd probably say Yoda. Yeah.
Either him or Luke. Okay.
Luke, yeah.
I like End of Mandalorian. I know it's not in the thing. The End of Mandalorian when Luke comes in, bust a cap and everybody. I like that.
Yeah.
That warms my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's if you've never watched Mandalorian, I'm sorry, I just ruined it for you. Anyway,
Yep.
but it's super cool. I love Yoda.
Yeah.
I love use
He's
the
a good one.
Force, Luke.
Use the Force.
Have you
that's
ever
right.
watched the bad lip reading Yoda?
I don't think I've
The
seen
seagulls eating
it.
shit.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's-
have to go watch that.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, there's an unseen. The whole reason I talked about Star Wars is because it's the battle of good and evil, right?
Yeah.
From beginning to end of the movie, you go from good to bad, and there's this constant battle that wages. And I want to say in our Christian walk, there's an unseen battle that goes on for your soul constantly. You may not want to admit it. You may not believe that, but I'm telling you, if you believe the Bible says it's true. And Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world, against mighty powers in this dark world, and against evil spirits in the heavenly places." Right? There is and there always will be a literal dark side and light side battle that battles for our very soul every day of our lives. It does. And sometimes I think if you really are honest, you feel that battle, right? Whether you like it or not, you are a player in this battle, and it is so important that we get in the game and fight. So how do we defeat the dark side? So here are facts in defeating the dark side. Number one, you got to know your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any athlete, anybody that doesn't go in. I remember when we played football, they'd start putting up newspapers of the other team. We would start watching game film. You got to know your enemy. You want to know what direction they go. You want to know what they're going to do next.
Exactly.
Because you can't defeat them if you don't know them. So why is it so important that you know and you understand your enemy, Todd?
I think you said it best. I mean, you're going to go into it knowing what to expect. You know what's coming at you. I mean, if they run a certain play or they'll line up a different way, you got to know what's coming and be prepared for it. So I think the same way spiritually. So what do I know about my enemy? Satan, right? I need to know, what is he going to do? What's he going to try? Yeah. So I need to know exactly what's coming my way. And so I know that he wants me to doubt God's word. I know that he wants me to doubt God's goodness. I know that he wants to, and he's gonna do everything he can to cause me to doubt who God is and the character of God. And so I have to prepare myself to be ready for that. And so I need to know, he's going to appeal to my flesh, to my eyes, my pride. Scripture tells us, every temptation is going to, really every sin is going to fall under one of those categories. Good. And so that's how he appealed to Jesus, when he tried to tempt Jesus, after he had fasted for 4 days. Appealed to the flesh, appealed to the eyes, appealed to his pride, offering him all of the world, if you'll just bow down to me. And so we got to know what to expect. We got to be prepared. And just like for a football game, I'm going to prepare for the team
Your
I'm
foe.
going to be. Yes, right. Yeah. So I just got to be ready, and I'm gonna prepare knowing what is coming my way. And he's not really changed since the beginning, since with Eve. I mean, what did he tried to get her to doubt God's word?
That's right.
And so if I know what's coming, I can prepare myself and be ready.
That's good. So, I say it like this: the devil's absolutely out to kill you.
Yeah, he is.
The Bible says it. He absolutely wants to destroy you. But greater who's in you than he who's in the world. And I love that. Number 2.
Amen.
Never be afraid to use the force. Right there? Right?
Yeah.
So how do we use the force? Prayer can be your pinpointed lightsaber against the dark side in your life. It is. I think our problem as Christians is we use prayer as the last resort when it should be the first thing we do.
Yeah.
And my question is, how effective and useful is our prayer lives? What do you think?
Well, I mean, what is it? James 5:16 says the effective and fervent prayer of a righteous man avails what? Much.
Yeah.
So he tells us in his word that prayer is powerful. I mean, it, like you said, you said it best. That should be the first thing that we turn to, not the last when we go through something. It should be something we go to first. I think it's Hebrews 4. Can't remember the verse. That we are to approach the throne of God with boldness.
Yeah.
So that we may find mercy and grace in our time of need. And so, it tells us in scriptures why we should and how much we can do through prayer. And I need it. I need that. And it's when you realize prayer is talking and communicating with the Almighty God. This is who we get to communicate with and spend time with, and find refuge and strength and purpose. And He has given us everything we need for life and godliness. And prayer is one of those things that we get to access in order to live that life and be able to fight the darkness, and use the force, and prayer is just a part of that. So
that's so good. Last, and I didn't know this term. I had to ask somebody that really understood Star Wars.
Yeah.
Follow the Grandmaster's orders. Following God and not your spirit, your emotions, and your feelings will create spiritual victories in your life. I believe that. And the Grandmaster for us is God, obviously. He's the ultimate. He's the supreme. So why is it so important that we hear the voice of the Holy Spirit for our lives? And what are some ways that God can speak to us in our lives?
Oh, goodness. I mean, Can I just share just a real quick
Yeah, go ahead.
testimony? It's like today, for instance, just to kind of apply this. Your feelings, like you say, your feelings will lie to you. Your emotions will lie to you. And it's like today, for instance, just coming to this radio show, I was like, when you first called me, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't do that. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I'll be the worst, co-host he has ever had. And that's Satan just lying to you.
Yeah.
That, hey, you're not good enough. You're not going to be, you're not going to do a good job. You might as well just say no.
Yeah.
And honestly, I had to spend some time in prayer. Say, hey, God, is this what you want me to do? And allow him to speak words of truth into my life.
Yeah.
Right. And
yeah.
so, that, hey, this is what I've called you to do. This is what I want you to do. And I trust in him. I trust in the word of God. I trust in his Holy Spirit within me. And I'm thankful that God, when he saves us, when we put our faith in Christ and Christ alone for our salvation, he doesn't just leave us. He gives us his Holy Spirit within us. And it's just awesome to know that, hey, when I'm going through difficulty or going through struggle, he speaks life into me. And the way I do that is spending time with him,
That's good.
through his word and through prayer, like we just talked about. So
and that's good. That's true. I think a lot of times we feel that way, and so I think we underestimate what God can do through us because we're human. We have issues and problems,
man,
and
I'm telling you.
And I don't know about you, man.
I need him.
You want to find somebody inconsistent. I try my best, but life is hard.
Yeah.
And it hits hard.
Yeah.
And so, listen, there is a battle for your soul out there. And today, I want to tell you, win it. You can do this.
He's greater.
He's greater.
Yep.
He can help you overcome anything. And so, we believe in you. We believe that God can move. And remember, this fight's not against a human person. It's against rulers, authorities, the unseen world, and God's going to help you conquer that. Hey, come join us over on Facebook Live at Varsity Radio Show. See you there. How many times have I slurred my speech? Thank you, Sam. I was like, I saw Arab on there. I'm like, that's them. That's them. They said what? Oh, so they're moving slow. Yeah, I understand. Well, they got 15 minutes. We'll give them their food after.
Stall till they.
So this is what I need you to do, Todd. I need you to sing and dance.
Sing it down. Hey, if you want dancing, you're asking the wrong guy.
Come on, Sam, dance line right now. Hey, but we have some stories, and this is good because as we all know, with your beautiful hat, I love the University of Alabama. I love the University of Alabama. And some exciting things and sad things have happened. Now, one of my favorite things about game day is not having to listen to Gary Danielson. Yeah, it's I have great joy. I actually saw And I don't know when his contract's up, but I think we all joke about it. Yeah, it's too long. Like, you got to end this torment and torture and that we have to go through with Gary Danielson. And how do we overcome that as Alabamians with a guy named Eli Gold?
Oh goodness, you put your earphones in and listen to Eli. But now, it's gonna be a tough season.
This is a tough season. I think the Tide will be strong. I think they'll come in hot. But Eli Gold, unfortunately, and I mean this in all seriousness, we're praying for you, came out with some sad news that he's not going to be able to commentate at least the beginning of the Alabama football season. And there's few things greater as an Alabama fan than hearing Eli Gold say, touchdown Alabama. Right? And nobody does it better.
No.
And it's a beautiful thing. But Eli Gold, he's going to be replaced by Chris Stewart. And I think they were already working together.
They were. I like he's got a great voice. I've actually heard him speak. He did a great job. So very eloquent. I think he'll do a great job, but it's just not the same.
I just, in my head, in my heart, Todd, I didn't want it to be over.
1980. He's been doing it since what? 1989, 88, something like that, or maybe further than that.
I don't know, but he's so iconic.
Yeah,
he is iconic in every
he's Hall of Fame.
Well, they always do. Like if you ever watch really great Alabama plays, they always do it back with him commentating it.
Yeah,
and I'm really sad. I'm probably gonna have to listen to Gary Danielson. And what's the other guy that does it with him?
I've gone blank.
Yeah.
On CBS.
Yeah. Brian Nessler or whatever.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah. I can tolerate Brian Nessler. On the positive side of things, because I was watching Alabama's going through fall camp right now, so they're not in pads. They look good. They look real good.
Hey, defensively, they're going to be stout.
But Nick Saban said this, and this is comical.
This is great.
This is really funny.
This is great. Yeah.
This is Nick Saban. And Nick Saban just told us on Mac and Cube that last year was a rebuilding year. Alabama won 13 games. They won their division. They won their conference, and the quarterback won the Heisman Trophy.
Rebuilding.
This is a rebuilding year. This struggle. The struggle is real. And I'm sorry we have to go through it. I mean, 13 games.
You know, my son is 15 years old.
Yeah.
All he has ever known
is Alabama winning.
Is Alabama dominating everything and everybody.
And you and I both know.
When he retires, oh my goodness.
And Steven, I know you remember this. This was hard. I don't know if my boy over there, Sam, remembers this, but they used to say, dread the thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Since they've been
Auburn.
They've been doing that, I've been praying every year, God, could you just let us do 7? Just 7 in a row. You know what I'm talking about, Steven. Every kid in elementary school would look at you and like, we're going to beat you. And we knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We knew. I mean, we had Shula. What did we have to defend ourselves with until Sean Alexander, right?
It was some tough times.
And you Alabama fans now, y'all. I mean, you young guys, you young guns, y'all don't understand. You don't know what it's like.
Mike DeBose, the Mike DeBose years, but he won some couple of good seasons.
But you know what I'm talking about, Todd. Yeah. It was hurtful.
It was
hurtful to be a Bama fan.
The Shula years were probably the worst.
Shula. I have nightmares of the Shula years.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
I think he was a nice guy, but just because you're a nice guy does not make you a good coach.
Make you a good coach, and I cringe thinking about that moment in those times. And I don't usually, Steven, I don't usually like highlight the other team on the other side of the state. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah.
I have a little bitterness in my heart.
Go ahead and say their name.
I don't want to say their names. You can say their names.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But I have to give them this. This is really cool. The Auburn Tigers, basketball players, they were in Israel and they were getting baptized in the Jordan River during their team trip.
Wow.
And that's a cool thing.
That is neat.
And as a minister, that's phenomenal. I can't be not excited about that.
I will probably root for them next year, as difficult as that may be.
Their basketball team?
Yeah, their basketball team. Because that's pretty awesome. I'm going to Israel next year.
I do want to go to Israel.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that.
I would like to go. But
that's amazing.
And
that's pretty neat.
That's something I want to do in life.
Yeah, me too.
Get baptized in the Jordan River. But I just think it's cool. I think it's just absolutely phenomenal.
Props to the coach for allowing them to do that. I mean, that's
a big deal.
Yeah.
And just how cool is that? And I just, Auburn, I don't give you many props, but that's phenomenal.
That is, yeah.
And I'm proud of you in that moment. And so, Steven, you got some more funny videos?
Sure, man. I got some more Rockstar, actually, if you want to see some of that.
Well, I always want to see more Rockstar.
We love his voiceover work.
He needs to do a movie.
Yeah. They should get him
Please,
to do that.
God.
Sure. Mm-hmm. So we saw that the dog was not ferocious, so there is a puppy that's working on being a little more ferocious. I think you're really going to like it. Here, take a look.
Man, I'm tired of people calling me cute. I got to show them I'm a vicious dog. I'm vicious. Let me practice.
I can relate to that with a little dog.
And if you think dogs are ferocious, then I don't think you've seen a goat. You ever seen a ferocious goat before?
Goats are ferocious?
Goats can be ferocious.
I've heard them yell before.
Yeah. Well, let me just set the scene for you. So what's happened is there's a bag of feed that's fallen over, and this goat is just going to town eating this food. But his owner's trying to get him away from it, and he's not having it. He's being pretty defensive about it. Here.
Yeah. Dennis, you're so mean. You are mean as goat.
Wow.
No, you back up. You can't be mean to your friends. No.
Oh.
You have to just Dennis.
Whoa.
Dennis, stop. No.
It was like a side lunge.
That's great.
That was a side lunge. Is this the lady with the farm?
No, that's not. That's not Knuckle
Is
Bump.
she the one
Mars.
with the emu or the ostrich that knocks the phone off every time?
That's Knuckle Bump. That's not the same person.
Oh, that is great.
I started watching that last week because
It's funny.
Steven brought that to light, and
My wife showed me that.
she showed you the knuckle bump thing. No, yeah,
It's
So,
funny.
those goats are funny. They're just funny animals.
Never been around many goats.
I mean, if a goat can yell, that's phenomenal. You know, I'm just saying. If you ever also fainting goats.
Oh yeah,
Fainting
I have
goats.
seen
Have
that.
you seen a fainting goat? Yeah.
goat yoga.
Yeah. Goat yoga.
Oh,
They
What do they
actually
got?
do it in Boaz.
really?
Yeah. I
I knew
actually
they did it
saw
in,
a
like,
pamphlet. Steven, you want to go to goat yoga?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
Todd?
I think I'm gonna pass.
Sam, what is that? What is it? Just yes. Just say
Go
yes.
sit beside him.
Yeah. Goat yoga. Goat yoga.
You get in yoga positions.
You literally you got
Yeah.
this instructor, and she gets up and she's like, stretch like this, do like that, but then the goat gets on your back.
and balances.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's a thing.
No.
I don't know why. It's
I'm
a
with
thing.
Stephen. Absolutely.
I wonder if
not.
it-
You know, just
It's like a massage, maybe.
well, like sweating with the '80s was a thing with Richard Simmons. It doesn't mean it was a good thing, but it was a thing. I'm just saying. And so, goat yoga.
Goat yoga.
So I think we need to get the goat yoga instructor in here. That could be fun.
That would be interesting.
If we could keep the goats from pooping in the studio,
oh,
that
the
could be a
live goat.
win.
And then you could be doing goat yoga live.
Yes.
No doubt.
I mean,
I think that's a winner.
my dream in this studio for the last 5 years is to have a show in the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile. But Steven seems to think that that's not a good idea. And so
Or you could do the mystery machine.
yes,
I've seen-
Steven, can we do that?
I've seen that somewhere.
I have too. They've got
It's-
one here in North Alabama.
I was gonna
somewhere.
say, I saw one in Huntsville one time.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as no smoke rolls out of it when it opens up, I'm game. I'm game.
That'd be fun.
Couldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, over here.
Yeah.
Think it. Roro Shaggy. Just think of the possibilities.
That would be fun.
What do you think, Britt? I know you're there. What do you think? The varsity radio show in the Mystery Machine. We could just roll up in the Mystery Machine.
Everybody's got to be dressed in costume.
Oh yeah, you have
That's required.
have the
Right? Who would? I mean, you could be Shaggy. You got the Shaggy.
I could,
Yeah.
I'll be Shaggy.
I wonder if I could pull Fred if I shaved.
you could pull out.
And did
you
my
could
hair-
Pull Fred. Yeah, you got
Did
that.
my hair on the. I used to do it like that on the side. Be Shaggy.
I believe that's all you.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna be Scooby Doo?
What's that?
You.
Scooby. Actually, my daughter had a Scooby Doo outfit at one point.
Come
She
on.
wore- She wore
Come
all
on.
the
So
time.
when you go home, Todd, why don't you go bust up in there and see if you can fit in
Yeah.
that?
No, I couldn't put my leg in it.
His daughters are not very large people,
No, they're not.
No?
No, they're teeny tiny. Yep.
which would make that experience so much fun to watch happen.
That would.
And so
I don't think anybody would want to watch that.
But the question is,
I
are they
would.
daddy's girls or
They
the
are
mama's girls?
Well,
Mommy.
I think they are.
Yeah.
You know, they have a great relationship with their mom,
yeah.
but I like to think they're daddy's girls.
You ever want to test them on it?
Let's do
No,
it.
I do not want to test them on it.
Let me show you how that's done, okay?
Okay,
this
here it is.
Really good.
Say I'm your favorite. Say it again.
Favorite.
No, say you are my favorite.
Say it.
Right.
Did it hurt to say that?
Yes.
Yes. Did it hurt to say
great.
it? Yes.
Because I love my daddy
That hurts
more, she
my
said.
feelings.
I told you.
That is great.
So Stephen Gracie, daddy's girl
Of
or
course.
mom's
yeah,
girl?
she's a daddy's girl for sure.
We gotta get Cassie to do the same test.
That's great.
Did it hurt to say that?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Point to where it hurt. So anyway, that's funny. Yes, it hurt. It hurt, Daddy.
Yeah.
I got 2 little boys.
Oh, wow.
And one of them is loves mom. Like,
Yeah.
say he'll go, I want you, Mom. I want you.
It's funny that, Eli has always been kind of a mama's boy growing up, but like now that he's getting older, he's kind of he wants to hang with me more, and so, it's changing.
Yeah.
The older he gets.
Yeah. I was excited to have boys.
Yeah.
I was,
I'm glad I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
Because you get to do guy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
They're completely different.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So fun. Right, Sam? Tell us about your boys.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Talking 30 years in the future
No,
before
right.
that
Come on.
happens.
Hey, we're praying Sam in a wife right now. So
Oh.
if anybody would like to fill out an application and
Hey.
apply,
My mother would love that.
she would.
She would.
Listen to
How
that.
old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
you're
still
good.
young.
Yeah.
You're good.
I still got time.
Yeah.
I like
Got plenty of time.
Sam is the most eligible bachelor. Just saying.
I like being single, though. Then I can buy all the instruments I want.
There
Don't
it
have to
is.
clear it with anybody.
There you go.
That's true.
Good. Trying to stock up on all my guitars now.
Yeah.
So then I don't have to do it later.
That's right. Then there's not like, only when you have to pay bills do you have to sell those things.
Not even that.
Yeah.
Those are children.
Children.
Those are my babies.
Whew. Yep. That's what I thought about the dog. And then I had kids. So, anyway, well, I hope they're close. You want to call and check on them real quick, Sam?
Sure.
Just see.
I can do that.
See if they're all right. And Steven, you got any more? We got 2 minutes if they get here on time.
Sure, I got some more stuff we can talk
I
about.
love it.
Yep, Matt Mitchell. I saw recently
Thank
that
God, I like him.
he's no longer part of It's a Southern Thing.
No!
He's doing something a little different now. He's kind of, doing his own thing, a little more
Branching off.
content. I think he still does stuff part-time with them. But he did this thing recently. I don't know if you've had a hard time with your GPS in your car or even with your phone, like Google Maps or
Yes.
Apple Maps, whatever you use, because of a Southern accent. Sometimes
Yes.
it just doesn't want to play along.
Yes,
right?
I've seen this. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did this.
Y'all hush up so I can get directions. Lord of mercy, I can't even hear myself think. Struggle end up cattywampus in the ditch.
Please say your destination or address.
1387 Peachtree Street.
Finding fastest route to Banjo.
That is the truth.
It's crazy.
My car's like that. You have to it's like
You got to top it
command please, and I have to start talking to the car,
Mhm.
and it'll mess up, and I'll say call Dad mobile, and it'll go, would you like to call Chad? No. Would you like to call this? No. What are you? Stop it. What are you?
Dad.
I said Dad. Like accentuate the D. Are you serious? Right? That happens to me all the time. Does that happen to y'all? Really?
I don't have a
honestly?
new enough car to do that.
Well, I mean, even your Siri.
I don't. You know what? I've never set up Siri on my phone.
And
I'm
that,
like, I've never moved into this generation, I guess.
and this is funny. Is Steven's got one too. I got a MacBook Pro and a cell phone, and it's funny. And I just say my wife's name is Sarah, so I'll say Sarah sometimes, and both of them think I'm saying Siri, and then they fight each other.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you?
Just at the weirdest times,
It's just
it'll
crazy.
chime. Yeah.
And it'll be your phone and your computer, and they're like fighting over which one's going to ask you. Like, What would you like, Master?
What gets me is the creepiest thing is they listen to your phones do because they'll.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they pop up.
Yes.
What you're talking about.
Yes. That is the truth.
Yeah.
If you really want to play with it, live in Arab because Google Maps does not recognize the word Arab. You have to say Arab to get it right. Yeah. It'll put you some other town. It'll say cannot find. Cannot find.
We have our guests. They made it. They survived the torrential downpour.
The storm of the century.
I am proud of you two. Y'all survived. Y'all can have a seat. One of you sit by me here and then put you. There you go. Whoa. I have your food in another room, but I'll give it. We'll give it to you at the end. So thank you. I appreciate it.
We're so sorry.
It is. I mean, we couldn't see out that window.
Yeah.
So we're not upset.
We turned on
just a little upset, but not upset. No. I'm just playing. How are y'all doing?
We're good.
Good. So Paris, that's right, and Kylie.
Yes.
I like that name, Kylie and Paris. Do y'all know? Y'all know Nora?
Yeah.
Nora. I'm her youth pastor here. Yeah. Yeah. She's fantastic.
Yeah, she is.
And hilarious.
She's very funny.
Nora Slayton, she's on the cheer. She's a junior with them. She's on the cheer team, and she's hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah.
She doesn't ever make you laugh, does she?
She's funny. Yeah.
Y'all got. I don't know if we call her Snorta here sometimes because she's like. Y'all should use that when you get
Snorta.
Yeah. Because she'll bust out in laughter and start snorting. It's great. So, fun things. I'm glad y'all are here.
Thank you for letting us be here.
Juniors. And I'm sorry that you hit torrential downpour and bad traffic.
It's okay.
It happens down here more and more often, honestly. And so we're hoping in the next few minutes your family will tune in so they can give us some good stories on this. You don't want that?
Maybe.
Okay.
Depends on what they say.
Good talking points.
I'm glad y'all are here. Has it been a good year?
I would say so. Yeah.
Your boy Clay's watching.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah. Good year. Have y'all started practicing yet?
Yes, we just came from practice, pretty much.
Okay.
That's why we're pretty much twins.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand, except I've never done cheer practice, thank God. God wanted to save my shins and things like that.
My wife was a cheerleader, former cheerleader.
Mine was too.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was too.
We got 15 seconds.
All right. Here we go.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
All right, we're here with Kylie Williams and Paris Clark from the Arab High School. They're not. They're the cheerleaders. They're going to teach us. I'm not going to ask them to teach us how to do a toe touch.
Thank goodness, thank you.
Sometime in this show. It's honestly because I don't think I can pick my leg up that high. I mean, I see you judging me over here.
I'm not judging.
It's okay, Kylie. In my dreams, I can do it, but you know,
it'd be a trip to the hospital.
But yeah, it would be, and we're not ready for that. And anyway, so but we are gonna have you teach us a cheer or something in here. They're both juniors, love it. They're both juniors, and so you got 2 years left. And Kylie, you've done cheer and dance.
I've done both. Yes.
Both.
Yes.
So can you get close to that mic? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Both of you. Yeah, just because I can hear you that way. But cheer and dance, and you are, and I want to know what this, you're an All-American cheerleader. What does that mean?
Okay, so
that
last
sounds really cool,
year,
by the way.
Yeah, so last year you get to try out for All-American, so it's kind of just a title. It's not an actual, like, different type of cheerleader. No, they, like, they test you on jumps and how you cheer and how you dance.
Okay.
So I got that last year, not this year.
What's coming, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't try for it yet.
No.
Yeah, but maybe. Okay, in Paris. So you've been cheering how long?
Since 8th grade.
8th grade. Nice.
Wow.
And you've been 11 years. 11 years. So you started as a little mini.
Yes.
Right there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So have you enjoyed it?
I have, for sure.
So you probably did like Pee-wee and then worked your way up. And did you do? 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 Did you do you did dance for 11 years too?
I just did dance for 11 years. I started cheer in 7th grade.
What studio did you?
Like dance studio?
Yeah.
It's called Dana's Dance
Okay.
in Arab.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So Paris, have you done dance?
I have not.
Have not. That's okay. There was no shade over here. And so, but Paris is also, she's super skilled. She's a lifeguard.
Oh wow.
That's
tough work.
She saves the lives, which is a big deal. So, I love your coach, Miss Puccio. She's phenomenal. She is absolutely amazing. She's been a good friend. But tell me, what is your favorite thing about practice?
Probably getting to see all the girls because we're all like a family.
Yeah.
So we get to see each other and kind of come together and have some fun.
Okay. Paris, what's your favorite thing?
I like to stunt. I think it's fun.
Stunt.
Yes.
Okay. So you, the flyer?
No, I'm the bass.
Okay. The
I
bass.
just like that part.
I would definitely be the bass. There would be no flying with me.
No.
Yeah. Everybody would be terrified.
Yeah,
Like,
I would have
please,
to
no.
be,
No.
the hands and knees on the ground,
Right.
just step on top of me. That's about all I could do.
Please don't crush us. Please. Todd?
Question, right?
Yeah.
So are we go by this or
You, whatever you want.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's
I was
okay.
not prepared on that. So
That's
I'm trying to think of cheerleading. Like, what's the most difficult, I guess, thing
Stunt?
that you stunt? Did you already ask that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Difficult stunt that y'all have done.
For competition, they do a lot of like full-ups, which I think those are probably the most difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where you like spin the girl up so the flyer like spins
I
and
got
then
you.
we catch her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any guy cheerleaders that do that? Y'all don't have.
No.
Okay. I know that's more in college. I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was at Sneed State Community College, I had a girl that was a Sneed cheerleader, but went on to be a cheerleader for Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a example speech where she had to show something, and her and another guy, who his arms were like that, he picks her up with one arm and flips her. And they were going to be tied cheerleaders, but flipped her like, I was like, that is crazy, and I am jealous. So I just wish I had strength like that.
Yeah.
Arms like them and like male gymnasts in the Olympics.
Just the balance.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed with
Yeah.
like if you are on the top, like how the balance, like just one hand up there and you're like on one foot holding the knee up. I'm just amazed at all that. So
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So that's cool. So that's the hardest move.
I don't know if there's an actual like really hard one.
Yeah.
I would say maybe the hardest is doing a flip into the stunt. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
you do a back flip
Bring up.
up to the stunt,
Man.
which is pretty hard.
Oh wow.
It's pretty incredible because I
Yeah.
don't know about y'all. I get on the trampoline, I can't make myself do a backflip. Like I just like freeze up. But anyway, so you like the family aspect. What kind of things do y'all do to build that family aspect in your cheerleading team? What do you like? Special things, extra things?
A lot of the times we have like little sisters. Like they had one of the girls come to us and they like just say they feel comfortable asking us if they need help with something. And
Yeah.
then I just think we pray before every
Yeah.
meeting and we like ask if anyone has prayer requests, and I think that makes us closer.
That's
So
awesome.
this show will also we'll do certain activities for,
Yeah.
like bonding for
Yeah.
us, which I
Yeah.
think is a really good idea too for us.
That's cool. Like team events or
Yeah.
going places or
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
yeah. I've always liked Miss Puccio. She's always been, even before this year with legal stuff, she's always been outgoing with her faith, and I love that about her. She's really cool. But what are you most looking forward to with the season starting?
Probably Friday night.
Definitely Friday nights.
So do you like Friday nights or competition better? Look at that. There was a pause.
That was a pause.
There was a pause.
That's a good question. I mean, competition's really fun. Like the practices, I wouldn't say are,
Yeah.
but the competing is really
It's
fun.
really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do y'all go to like is it Orlando? Y'all do the
For
big
nationals.
Is
Yeah.
that a UCA? Is that what that is?
Yes, sir.
I think. Yeah.
They go to.
I think
they make it almost every year. They're really good.
So y'all
Yeah,
like place
yeah.
when you go down there. Y'all
Mhm.
like place in the top 5, I guess.
Not top 5, but we definitely get somewhere.
Now, what do y'all?
Yes.
Is it? They have like different categories. I know, like large and then mixed and small and.
Yes.
What do y'all compete in?
I
We
think
competed in 6A last year, and I think we were
like
small.
medium. I
Small or
thought.
medium.
Oh, okay.
It
But
kind
now-
of changes depending on year to year who signs up for it.
Right.
What is your favorite cheer?
Mine is LATSGO. I love that.
Let's go.
Okay. I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
I helped
I
fill
was
it
slow.
in.
Thank you.
Todd, I was there for
Thank
you.
I was slow.
I'm
on
glad
that.
I was there for
I was
you.
like, Ellie, what?
I am actually an ARAB graduate, so go Big Blue, right? The
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
that was my favorite. But anyway, LETSGO. So I like it. So I was looking on here. Your biggest inspiration in life. Kylie is your brother. Tell us about that.
Well, my brother is 28, and
Okay.
he's in the Air Force.
Wow.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
there it is.
So
Yeah.
I think he's a really big inspiration for me. Like, I look up to him.
Really cool guy. Paris, now your biggest inspiration was your older sister, so I'm guessing you got more than one sibling.
I do. I have 2 older sisters.
Right.
One of them is 23, and then one of them just turned 18. But I really like follow kind of their lead.
Yeah.
They do stuff, and I'm like, sure, I'll do that.
All right, we're going to do this. Paris, which sister?
Wow.
Look at her. She told me to go. I had to.
Yeah. You got.
I mean, you put Paris. You put it out there. So.
Hey, they're both at college right now, so
Yeah.
they can't get to me.
Yeah, that's true. They can
You'll
only
get a
see
text-
you on
you'll get a
live
text
right
later.
now. Right. Paris' sisters are like, go ahead, answer the question. Answer it now.
You better answer correct.
Do it right. And it better be me. Okay.
Yep.
So, Kylie, yours is your brother, which is crazy awesome. And also, and I saw this, and I should have sent a message, but you, as a side thing, you love to bake.
I do love to bake.
What do you like to bake?
So in bake, I don't mean like cook. I mean like bake cakes
Right.
and like cookies and
Yes.
stuff. So
I like cookies.
Yeah.
You should have brought cookies.
Like I'll buy cookie dough and I'll bake cookies for like my family and stuff.
Man, I love
Some
cookies.
homemade cookies
Chocolate
would
chip
be
cookies are my favorite. Just
I like
anybody out there.
White macadamia nut cookies.
You can keep
Or lights
that.
out.
I like the chocolate chip cookies. I'm talking the hot, warm ones. You know what I'm talking about. So, Paris, do you cook?
I like to bake also. I like
What's your
baking,
favorite
like-
thing
Uh,
to like roll out?
I made these s'mores cookies one time, and they were
Mm.
my favorite.
Paris, you could have brought that also. That would have been acceptable. So
Next time.
Yeah, next time. And I was looking. I like to know. So your favorite songs. I didn't put that on there, but your favorite movie in Paris. Yours is Moana. Moana. And so, give me the reasoning. I'm not hating on it. I'm just curious. So Moana is your favorite because
I don't know. I just liked the feel of it, and then I just like kept watching it, and I was just like, I'll watch it again.
do it again. We got me and my wife. We have these friends we go visit, and Moana. I feel like it's on the TV every time. Like every time they're like, "There's so many points and laugh out of this." Oh,
It's just such a good
all right.
movie.
Such a good movie. And you, Kylie, you chose The Lost City. Why is that?
Well, it's a new movie and it has Channing Tatum.
Oh, that's one.
Oh,
there it is.
But
That's it.
yeah.
Okay, no, I understand now. I mean, not for myself, but for you. Okay, it's like, I get it. There it is. No explanation needed. And so anyway, that's crazy. So Moana and The Lost City because of Channing Tatum. I like that. So hey, we're gonna take a very quick break. But before we do, we want to tell you about our sponsor. You hadn't had the privilege of eating it yet, but you're going to get to, so it's a good day. The Char Burger, they're the home of the famous Char Grill Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteaks, and jumbo crispy onion rings. And then there's B&B Video Games, which is really cool. It's in Albertville. It's right beside the Pizza Hut, which is appropriate if you like the 80s, because that's what would have happened then. So video game retail store, 80s style arcade. They have arcade games, girls, check this out, that were actually in the filming of Stranger Things. So, like, yeah, season 2 Stranger Things, you can play on the video games that were in the actual TV show. Really cool. B&B Video Games. Hey, we're going to take a quick music break, but come on over to @Varsity Radio Show. It's on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Check us out. I've been empty. I like that look that you just gave. So we can't let the music keep playing or it'll shut down our live feed. So, like, it's a trademark thing. It's great. But anyway, not really, because he plays some music sometimes that's really, really good. So what do y'all do for fun when you're not cheering?
I hang out with my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Awesome. What's his name?
Michael.
Michael,
maybe he's watching.
Michael, there are 6 people, and Michael, you better be one of them. I'm just saying. Paris, what do you do?
I work a lot, and then...
Where do you work?
The pool.
Oh, yeah, the lifeguard.
What pool at Arab?
The Arab City pool.
That's where I spent every summer of my elementary school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I love the Arab City pool.
There's always a huge need for lifeguards.
There is. Have you had to save anybody?
I had to jump in and get a little boy, but he was like, he just didn't know how deep the deep end was.
Yeah.
So when he jumped in, he was kind of struggling.
Yeah.
This brings me to a story with my little boy during vacation. He's 3, and he has the little floaty swimmy thing, and he took it and he threw it off. And then he jumps in, and I noticed, like, his eye level, I'm like, yeah, I better save him. I mean, there was no question, but
better jump in.
It was that, like, grab him up, you know. Anyway.
So you've never had to do
Paris
the
is judging
CPR
me.
or anything
yet,
like
no.
that? Yeah, that's good. It's scary to do that.
I hope I never have to.
Yeah.
Never. So is this your first year being a lifeguard?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
I thought it was fun, yeah.
All right. And so do you have a job, Kylie? I'm not hating on you.
I tried out for lifeguarding, and I failed the certification, so...
What part did you
Do you ever make fun of her, Paris? Because
Most people do.
Surely not. Why? Why do people make...
Because everybody says it's really easy, but I thought it was really hard.
The swimming, is there a
gotta swim
knowledge
with somebody.
test and then
Well,
swimming test?
So I had to go to the deep end, like swim
Right.
from one side of the pool to the deep end and get like a 15 or 10 pound like brick and like bring it up, and I couldn't get down there. So.
Oh, you couldn't even get to the brick.
No.
I got you.
And it was a really deep pool, so
It's
I
like
was just
12
like, I
foot.
can't do it.
Oh, so it's way
hard.
down there, yeah.
They used to have a high dive. They took it away. But that was the vein of my existence. I was terrified of it back in the day.
I've heard that a lot of people got hurt on it.
I think that's why they got rid of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
You'd probably have to be saving a lot more people.
Yeah. It's the struggle. So, anyway, yeah, there's that. That was fun. So, when we come back, we're going to talk to you about your future careers, what you want to do. I like to talk to you. Well, I'll wait till that moment to tell you the first thing. And your embarrassing moments. Those are always so much fun. So good. You're laughing.
I forgot what I wrote down.
That's okay. We'll take whatever you give us.
Okay.
So, if you want to come up with a new one, it's okay. I like that little countdown clock. It's very colorful. But Paris, did they name you after the city?
They
No,
totally did.
they just like the name.
Paris Hilton.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully not. It wouldn't be a good thing, Todd.
Yeah.
Here we go.
5jfm.com.
All right, I like this point of the show. It's a little more fun, and I like to ask this question to every cheerleader we have in here, because Especially, Kylie, you confirmed this with me, but you've been doing cheerleading for 11 years. I'm guessing you started when you were 4 or 5?
Cheerleading for 11 years. I did dance for 11 years.
Okay.
But I've done cheer for 6. Almost 6.
6. There is this, and I love this. I love going to football games. And at football games, and I always see this with the little boys, they're like playing football. They're playing in front of the thing while the game's going on and everything. But there's this group of little girls, and they sit on the edge of the fence, and they stare at y'all almost like a Disney princess. Like, you've seen this gaze. You know what I'm talking about. Like, and you can see their wheels turning as they one day hope to be you. How does that feel? Like that moment when you're looking at those little girls, and you know in their head they want to be like you. How do you handle that? What do you do with that? Like, how do you make those little girls feel special?
I love when they sit there. A lot of times I try and interact with them, and like I'll ask if they want a picture. Or one time we used like pink palms, so we weren't using our other palms, and I gave her my palms for a little while, and you could tell it just made her day.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
We have like an annual cheer camp every year for the little girls, and most of those girls are the ones that like sit and watch us. So, so they'll sit there and do the cheers with us and such, and it's really cute. I love it.
Y'all enjoy that part?
Yeah.
And were y'all ever those little girls? Do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was.
How cool is that though? Like, you grow up and then you're like, is that, you ever have one of those days like, that was me, you know? And like now it's like, wow.
Yeah.
You get to make a difference. And I know it's small, and it's something cool y'all do too. I noticed Arab does this. I'm sure all the groups do. But during football games, y'all go to the elementary school and the primary and stuff like that. Tell us about that. Tell us what y'all do.
Well, I think we've done one pep rally because of COVID. We didn't get to do one year, but it was really fun. A lot of the girls, like, they love it. They'll do the cheers with us in the stands, and they'll be yelling with us. And I just feel like it really pumps them up for like the year, and it makes them excited that maybe we'll come back and do it again.
Yeah, we had like the end of last year, they had like standardized testing, like the test that the elementary does, and we went over there and did a pep rally for them, and they were just so excited, and I think that really helped with them.
And I don't know if y'all participated in it, but I noticed they pulled certain football players, certain cheerleaders and stuff to do car line and stuff like that. Have y'all gotten to be a part of that?
That's usually the seniors.
Oh, the seniors.
So
that's really cool. That'll be fun next year.
Yes.
Don't grow up too soon, you know. Anyway. I saw on both of you, Kylie, you want to grow up and be an adolescent therapist. Tell us about that. Where does that passion come from? Why do you want to do that?
Well, I've always wanted to help people. I always want to like if you have something wrong, I would always be like talk to me about it. So, and I think for children, I would love to do that and help with their problems.
That's cool. And I'll ask Paris this, and my friend, he's going to ask a question. But Paris, you said you want to do pediatric nurse.
Yeah.
Pediatric nurse. Tell us about that. Where did that passion come from? Where did you decide that's what I want to do?
Well, I really like medical shows and all of that. And I love kids. I love little kids. I think they're just so cute. And I just was like I never got grossed out by those types of things.
Yeah.
And I just thought, mix them together and pediatric nurse.
There you go. Nailed it. So are you in HOSA?
I'm in the second year of health, and then I'm planning to apply for HOSA next year.
That's awesome. Love it. Todd?
So I'm going to ask a really difficult question here that is on here. So what is your favorite subject at school?
I like math.
I'm right there with you.
Kylie got mine.
That was always my favorite. That was always my favorite as well.
That was my least
It made
favorite.
sense.
Yeah.
It always 2 + 2 is always 4.
No.
There's no question.
It's logical. You can figure it out.
Always a fan of math. All right. What about you, Kylie?
Mine's history, because I just love learning about what has happened in our world. Yeah.
Yep.
I decided
so you don't repeat yourself. The mistakes in the past.
I decided if I wasn't going to do this, I was going to be a history teacher.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, I didn't go that route. But, hey, I loved history. Math, I struggled.
Mine was always PE. That's why I got my
struggle
degree.
with PE?
No, I was good at PE. No, that's why I want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'm
Yeah.
just but and then how I want to two things. One, most embarrassing moment. So funny things happen in practice on the field during things. Tell us about that moment. Paris, let's start with you. Tell us about a time you wish you could forget.
Well, we were just like going through flips, and it was like my turn, and the girls like that were like standing in line, they were playing with the ball, and the ball just happened to fly like directly at me, and I got scared, but I was already like I'd already set to do my back handspring, so I kind of just like jumped up and then just like didn't flip. Like it just it didn't turn out well. But I just remember I was like really embarrassed.
Wow. Kylie?
I don't remember. Did I write something down?
Was it the treadmill? Did you do that? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I was at the gym working out.
I have this fear that it will happen.
I go to the gym almost every day, and I was running on the treadmill, and there was so many people in this gym. Like, it was one of the days there was so many people, and I was running, and I tripped. I flew off the back of it. Like, I fell, like, on my knees, and I flew
Video
off.
footage of this.
I know. I need their security footage. Like, I want to watch it.
So you hit on your knees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like,
goodness.
I, like, tripped and, like, fell, and it was going pretty fast. I was, like, running. So, like, I fell, and I flew off the back of it.
Todd, I
sounds
legit
painful.
have this fear, because I get on, when I go to the gym at Sand Mountain Park, I get on that treadmill, and
if you get going pretty fast, I mean,
literally as I'm doing it, I'm like, I'm going to fall. Like, I get this, I'm like, what is... You know what? Now I bet it like hits you all the time now.
It hurt,
I bet you're always like
I'm always
fearful now.
Yeah.
Like I ain't doing it.
I make sure.
I'm only gonna go so fast.
So you lived out one of my greatest fears. I'm sorry. I'm proud of you. Way to go. Good
I
job.
have
That was
some battle scars.
Yeah, you did. So okay, let's end this show. This is how I want to do it. Well, in this segment, you're gonna teach us a cheer. So. Can you teach us a cheer? Look at that. Oh, they're voicing. This is gonna be scary. Come on, Todd. We gotta.
Oh, we gotta stand up.
Can we stand up right here? Yeah.
Or do you want to do?
Turn it like that. They're gonna teach us. So I'm ready. Don't kill me. As long as they don't make my leg go up, it's gonna be a good day. No toe touches.
Not in this.
No back flips.
Thank
Because it's not gonna end well. So anyway, here we go.
Goes A R A.
Oh, I'm going the right.
B A Rev. Nice.
Knots. Look at that. Okay, we gotta do that again.
Or backwards.
Y'all ready?
All right, faster.
All right, here we go. She said I'll rap faster.
Hey, you going right, left,
Rev. Nice.
All right.
A R A
B A Rev. Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah,
Nice.
gotta go with the clap.
Come on. That was beautiful. That was fun. Okay, I survived again. So
I can't let my kids see I did that.
I want to see you do a backflip. I'm just saying.
Maybe on a trampoline.
This is my favorite part of that cheer right there.
That was
like this. Oh.
Yeah, we're shaking
Oh,
our
you gotta have the
pom-poms.
pom-pom. Yep.
You didn't bring any.
I left mine at home. I'm sorry.
The megaphone like my son had. And all of a sudden we have the biggest audience the other day.
That's why.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, I tell you what, we're going to give you an opportunity to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games on Freestyle in the next few minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in to Kylie and Paris's interview. Go nuts.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville.
Online at 885jfm.com.
Do we need cheers every week? Did you do that, Steven? Was that you?
What's up?
Oh, no, that was you, Sam. Say one of you. I saw our feed. It said, do we need cheers every week? Anyway, and a very good choice of a movie. But yeah, so we're so glad that you're here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do a phone call in. If you want to tell one of your friends to call in after we ask the question, they call in. There's 3 questions. It's like a phone your friend, but we know the answers. So
we like call them on our phone.
We'll call on the church
Okay.
on that phone over there. It's I'll put it on here, but I can't. We can give you the number in a minute, but
They're all at practice. I was gonna do.
they're all still practicing. Your boyfriend, he needs to be on
Yeah, I
here.
should do him.
What's his name?
Michael.
Michael, are you there? If you are, just say yes.
I think he's at the gym. But
He's not watching
I
you
can
fall
show him
off
later.
a trampoline right now. I mean, fall off a
Treadmill.
treadmill right now.
Did he
Was
see
he
it?
there?
no.
Yeah.
It's like,
No.
Are you okay?
No.
Are you
no,
sure?
this old man asked me. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like on the edge of like tears. I was like, "Yeah."
No. It was a bad moment. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Pride has hurt
embarrassing.
more than anything.
Here, put the number 088. I'm surprised Dr. Barry hasn't gotten on here. He usually does.
Really?
So 256-505-0885. Put the
See the principal,
superintendent.
superintendent.
Yeah. Mr. Ingram's the principal.
Okay.
He's awesome. We had Ella here last year.
Mhm.
Ella Ingram. So
Mhm.
she's fun.
He's really sweet.
A lot of fun.
Mhm.
Funny. Wanted
Yeah.
to fight like everybody. I'm joking. No, just- she's funny. But anyway, so what are you most excited about your junior year?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
Well, okay.
Definitely cheer and seeing all my friends.
In
But it's gonna be like a
history class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love history.
Who's your history teacher?
Coach Reese.
Connor Reese.
Mm-hmm.
I love Connor Reese.
Oh, wasn't he with FCA?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually tried to
Awesome.
get him to help me interview on the show today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Connor Reese.
Mm-hmm.
He is hilarious.
He's really funny.
You go back 5 years. He helped us on our 1 year anniversary show, and he is one of the funniest human beings on the planet. He got married too, didn't he?
I think he's getting married in February.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Do you have
I have Coach Hall.
Coach Hall?
He's hilarious.
He's awesome. I had him Sneed State American Lit. He taught American Lit. I took his it was a quick course.
It's like a J
like
term
a
type.
super, like your class was 4 hours long, but he was amazing. Yeah, Coach Hall, y'all got good teachers. So Stephen, how long I got?
15 seconds.
Okay, I'll talk about it.
All right, here we go.
The Varsity Freestyle.
All right, that means it's your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games, which is really cool because they got games from Stranger Things. Man, that rhymes all the
Yeah, it
time. I like that. Okay, and they got a video game retail store, great place, cool place to hang out in Albertville, right beside Pizza Hut. All you got to do is call in and answer the question. So here's what we're going to do. We'll ask you one question. If you get it right, then these two incredible cheerleaders, Kylie and Paris, they're going to ask the next two. And we're going to help you out. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
All
We're
right.
going to help you through. It's like phone a friend, but we know the answers. So we want you to win. And so all you got to do is call. But here's question number 1. I visited this country. I spent 2.5 months there. In which country was golf first played? I'm going to give you a hint. In which country was golf first played? You see people in kilts there a lot.
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
It's the first time I heard that one. I like that, Steven.
Thanks.
That's good. That 505. Y'all can get one of your friends to call now if you'd like. So
All of them are at practice.
Paris
Like,
is
they do
shouldering like
Julia.
she doesn't have friends. I don't
What's
believe
Julia
that.
doing?
Her practice was probably canceled.
Call her. Or get.
Like, just call her.
256-505-0885. Like the really cool thing said. Did you like that?
I did like that.
That touched my heart.
Should I call her or text her?
Either way. You text her because she's got to call in, but then we're going to ask her questions. I'm going to let y'all, we'll answer that first one, and then you're going to ask the next one, which is the largest member of the cat family, and you're going to ask which bird can fly backwards.
Do
you know the answer?
Bird can fly backwards.
I don't know. What's the number to call?
256-505-0885.
Wait, what's my question?
Your question is going to be, which is the largest member of the cat family?
008.
Not your pet cat. Talking the big one.
It's 256-505-0885.
0885.
Fun stuff.
I don't know if she'll respond, but
we'll see.
She might.
Be cool. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But yeah, do you know the answer to that?
Which of mine?
Yeah. What do you think? Which is the largest member of the cat family?
Tabby cat.
No, we're talking bigger.
Big
cat. Bigger
like
cat.
Bigger than me and you.
Oh.
Like a lion.
Close.
Auburn might have one of these.
Yes, they do.
Tiger.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you actually meant like cats. I was like, that's going to be a hard question for
A
people to
tabby.
answer.
I mean,
like, there's
I was
a bunch of
impressed
cats.
you tried.
I wouldn't even know.
She actually tried. Wow. That's amazing.
Like Calico, I think is the only one I know.
Calico.
Siamese. Something like that.
The golden one. Whatever.
Yeah. Furry.
Yeah. We have a pet, not a pet cat. It's my neighbor's cat. It's a girl cat, and the boy named the girl Floyd. So I'm struggling. Yeah.
Floyd.
I'm like, Floyd, come here, but it's a girl cat. I'm like, what? Messing with my, and this cat loves us. I don't know what it is, except lately it's been biting us. I don't know what I did to make it mad, but
My wife is terrified of cats. Terrified.
Terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She won't walk outside if there's a cat anywhere near.
Yeah.
I have to walk with her or carry her one.
Scared of cats.
Yeah.
I've never been a cat. Do y'all have cats?
I do.
I have one.
Both of you.
2.
Y'all are cat people.
I have more dogs.
How many dogs do you have?
5.
Good Lord, girl. 5 dogs. Why?
Inside, outside?
4 inside, and they're small.
Wow.
And then 1 outside that's big.
Wow.
It's very loud at your house, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a zoo.
Like a zoo.
Mhm.
Do you have siblings?
No, just my brother. But he doesn't live there.
Is he,
so-
I was going to say,
so
is
it's
he
just
part
me.
of the zoo? Is he?
No, I'm part of the zoo.
Oh, okay. You and the 4.
Yeah.
You're never alone.
Mm-mm.
Dogs. Paris, how many?
I have 1 dog and 2 cats.
2 cats. So you are the cat person. You're
I
not,
like both. My dad, he's like the cat whisperer.
you're not the cat lady, are you?
No.
No. The cat lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. You knew what I was talking about.
Has about
50 cats.
40 cats.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I guess they're self-sustaining for... Steven, do you have a cat?
No cats.
No.
No.
No cats. That's how... I told my wife we're not getting a cat. There's somebody.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi. Who is this?
Julia.
Julia.
Julia!
Y'all know
What's
Julia? Okay, you know Julia. Awesome. Cool, Julia. Hey, stay on the phone line with us. We're about to bust in here to the radio. We're going to ask you some questions. Sound good?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, hold on the line.
Okay.
He's going to be so mad at me.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Just a second.
All right. Who do we have on the phone?
Julia.
Julia, what's up, girl? Welcome to 88.5 The Varsity Radio Show. We're asking questions. You're answering. We're giving you a chance to win some prizes. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We are fantastic. So, my first question, and then my friend Kylie over here, your friend, she's going to ask you a question, and then Paris is going to finish it up.
Okay.
So, question number 1. In which country was golf first played? Let me give you a hint. They wear kilts there.
Scotland.
Yes! Look at you. You got it. Number
Good
2.
job.
Question number 2, Kylie.
Which is the largest member of the cat family?
And not your...
Lion.
Close. Tony the...
Tiger.
Yes! Look at you! Look at you. Right there. Last question. Paris?
Which bird can fly backwards?
We have them in Alabama. They're very tiny. Tiny little beaks.
I don't know birds.
Their wings flap very fastly.
Hummingbird.
Yes! Look at you. You
Good
have
job.
won. You have won a 5-person all-day pass, and so I fully expect you to take Kylie and Paris to B&B Video Games to have an experience. It's right by Pizza Hut, so y'all get hungry. There it is. But it's in Albertville, and you have won. So if you'll stay on the line, our producer will tell you how you're going to get your tickets.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much for calling in. You're fantastic.
Yes, thank y'all.
She going to kill you? Yeah. Why is she going to kill you?
She probably didn't know what she was calling.
She's really shy.
She won.
I just gave her a number.
When I asked her name again, she said, "It's a what? I'm Jordan." She got very passionate there, so I think he's gonna send those passes with y'all.
I will.
So, anyway, so how long is cheer practice?
It kind of varies.
It varies.
Yeah.
It's usually an hour and a half to 2.
Follow-up question. I believe this is cheerleading a sport.
I think competition is, but
Yeah.
regular ball game cheer isn't.
Is not. Oh,
Wow.
did you hear that, Stephen?
yeah,
I've never
say
heard
that.
that answer.
I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
It's because like competition, you're competing against a different team, but ball game cheer, you're not.
You're just
competing.
Yeah.
You're
You're just
standing there
cheering.
and just doing
Yeah.
cheers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that answer.
I do too.
The
That was
two opposing teams with cheerleaders on either side. Do y'all ever compete against each other?
In basketball games, we do.
Just basketball.
how.
Like we'll do one cheer and they'll do the same cheer and like yell it back, and then we'll do a different cheer and yell it back, and we'll do the same. Like we'll yell back at each other.
Do
Not
you-
in a mean way.
Basically, who can be louder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all win?
It depends on the.
It depends on how many
really-
cheerleaders are there.
Yeah.
I would imagine it depends on the student crowd too. Whoever's loudest,
Mm-hmm.
kind of cheering on.
How is
Y'all have a great student section, by the way.
That's what I was gonna ask. How's the student section?
They're pretty involved.
They definitely were last year. I mean,
Yeah.
we haven't had a game this year. We have one Thursday, but we don't know yet. I hope it's big.
I
It'll be
think
fun.
they'll be good. They usually are.
My senior year, we used to have we dressed up as something it was awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome at Arab. It's fun.
When my girls
It's
played,
fun to be an Arabian night, honestly.
when my girls they played sports
Yeah.
at Albertville. So when we would go to Arab, we were always so impressed with the student section, how
it's
involved they
fun.
were.
Oh,
I was always a little jealous.
even when I was there, it was fun.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun.
you could tell.
Yeah. It's great to be an Arabian night.
That's a cheer. That's a cheer.
Right? I know.
I've got some questions about stuff you might have done as a kid, or you might not have done as a kid.
Yes.
Maybe we break into radio with it here in about 43 seconds.
Yes.
Cool. There's this girl, her name is Tara. She's on TikTok. She does all these things about what you did as a kid. Usually it's about growing up in the 90s, but this one is not just about 90s. This is for any kid. So might bring back some memories for you. So I'll open it up and play that video, and we'll get down to it. Sound good? All right. 17 seconds. Having a lot of fun here on the Varsity Radio Show. Hey, we've got a video element here. I put these things together trying to kind of get a good reaction out of our guests. And this one in particular, I think is going to do it. Because it's about all those things you do as a kid
Yes.
So, there's this girl. Her name is Tara over on TikTok, and she does an amazing job with these. I want to play this for you, and then we'll respond to it. Sound good, y'all?
Love it.
All right, here we go.
Here are 10 random things you definitely did as a kid. Why do we all do this? You pretended to smoke when it was cold outside. You turned all of your markers into one big giant sword. You put a piece of macaroni on each end of the fork. You stabbed your eraser with a pencil when you were bored at school. You watched raindrops race each other on the car window. You tried to force two magnets together. You ran up the stairs not only with your legs, but also your arms. You tried pushing all the colors down at the same time. You avoided walking on the cracks or the colored squares at the grocery store. And you switched the car light on and then immediately turned it off because someone told you that it was illegal.
What do you think?
I've done everything but the last one.
I've
never done that last one.
I've done that one.
Girls?
The illegal.
Because I was told it was illegal to have your light on inside.
I have tried everything but that last one.
What do we think, Kylie?
I've done all of them. I've done literally all of them.
Is the macaroni and cheese better when you put it on each individual tine of the fork? Is it just better that way?
It's more fulfilling. It is.
It is.
It does hit a spot.
And how many times did you actually step on a crack and something bad happened to your mom?
Never.
I never did.
Yeah. But I did believe that.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
In kindergarten, I believed that.
I don't think I ever believed it.
You didn't in kindergarten?
I don't think so.
It's like, maybe you just didn't love your mom enough.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I've done the lot, but I've never thought it was illegal.
Yeah,
I was told it was illegal.
They used to tell me that. They'd be like, it's illegal at night.
Yeah.
Because you can't see the road. It's
Somebody
clear.
needs to tell my wife that.
It was just made up.
Yeah, I know.
Made up.
It's just like don't rip the what is it, the tag off of the mattress.
Oh yeah.
With penalty of law.
Right. Like what?
What is that all about?
Yeah.
What is that all about? Hey, I don't know if we can get this, but is Greg there?
He's not here yet.
He's not there. I saw that Paris can sing. I don't know if she would sing for us. What's your favorite thing to sing? Are you in show choir?
No, I just sing like for fun. I
want to hear you sing for fun. Would you sing for us just
on the radio?
On the radio?
No pressure or anything.
This could be your big break, Paris. I'm just saying.
Might get famous.
What music do you like? What's your favorite music?
I like singing like lighter songs, like kind of like they're kind of sad, but it's just because like I like singing the lower voices.
So you like the Adele kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to hear you sing. Yeah. So, it just seems so cool. I believe in you. She's giving us all kind. Come on, Alexis, you're a cheerleader. Help us pep her up and get her. She can do this.
Yeah.
There it is. Look at that. Go team. Oh, there's Greg. It's saved by the Greg. So I bet she can sing. What do you bet?
I bet she can.
Is on. Hold on one second. I got to pull up his intro because it's always so much fun.
It is.
So,
it's great.
Yeah.
He loves this.
In other words, I am saving you from having to sing on the radio, so you're very welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So here we go. Here's Greg. I got to get his intro.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
I just have to let that go for a minute. You feel like you're on the plains of Africa. Anyway. Greg Glasscock, what's up, my friend? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Man, I am fantastic. I got two really cool people here with me, Kylie, Paris. I got Todd Smart in here and Sam, Steven. It's a good day.
Very good day.
Well, that's good. For a rainy day, it's a good day, too.
I'm just jealous, Greg, that I can't do a toe touch. That's all I'm saying.
I know I can.
Or a backflip. Can't do that. And I feel like these girls beside me, they can. So I'm jealous.
Well, you know, one thing that's against us is, for
age?
one thing,
Age.
Yeah, that's probably the number one thing. That and flexibility.
Yes, I have both those issues. So, Greg, tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of Marshall County sports.
Well, I tell you, I can finally say it's game week.
Come on.
Even though it's Jamboree's got a lot going on this week involving Marshall County schools, if I've got it correct, a lot of the schools have a jamboree either Thursday or Friday. According to my records, ARAB goes to Coleman on Thursday, if I've got that right. And Coleman's always good, so that'll be a tough test for the Knights. But, jamboree, you want a tough test to get ready for the regular season. Also, I'm showing DAR plays Scottsboro, which will be interesting on Thursday night. And Boaz plays Asheville at home.
Nice.
Douglas makes a trek to Galesville to play. And Albertville has to go down to the Birmingham area to play at Oak Mountain Friday night. And then Guntersville will host New Hope on Friday night. So I'll be there to see how things are looking. A lot of missing pieces for Guntersville. I'm going to see how that's going so far and get ready for the regular season the week after. So looking forward to it.
So good, Greg. So good. And in the Guntersville news, we've got ARAB here, but I actually know this. Shannon Cahill becomes Guntersville's new athletic director.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm proud for Shannon. He's kind of come up through the ranks. He's been assistant coach for a while, and a star receiver for the Wildcats back in the day. So, I'm happy for Shannon. I hated to see Darren James move on, but he actually left Guntersville to go down to the Birmingham area to Gardendale, area that I used to live near. So. I guess it was overall, I don't know if it was so much a better opportunity, but I think it was a little closer for some of he's closer to family. So I'm happy for Darren, and I'm happy for Shannon getting the AD job at Guntersville. So, exciting times. So we'll see what happens.
What else in Marshall County could we be excited about right now?
Football, that's it.
Football! That's all we need.
Yeah, that's it. I love basketball, and, it'll be here in a few months before you know it. But, I think the main emphasis right now is on, is definitely on football. And, media days behind us. That was a few weeks ago at Sand Mountain Park, and it was good hearing all the coaches speak and, bringing some of their players to that. So, it's game time. It's time to turn the lights on and get going. That'll be the main emphasis in the county, I guess, for the next 10-plus weeks.
Well, so, I think everybody in this room right now is ready for that to happen.
Yeah, we are.
Got the cheerleaders beside me. They're ready to go.
Yep.
I think everybody's
got the cheers ready.
And, one thing I mentioned either last week or maybe the week before, I really think the county, it's going to be very competitive.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like for it to be where each week it could be anybody's ball game. I'm not big on blowouts, even if I'm on the good end of a blowout. Thing is horrible radio. You only got so many jokes to tell when you're blowing somebody out.
Yeah.
So I like competitive games all the way around. And I see a lot of improvement in the county with teams. I think ARAB's a team that you really have to look out for this year. I think they're going to have a real good season. Guntersville will be interesting to see. They've got some pieces to replace, but it'll be interesting. Boaz will be better. Douglas is improving, made the playoffs last year. So, I really think the county's wide open this year.
That's awesome, Greg. Well, Greg, I can never thank you enough for how much you let us know, because I sure don't know all the ins and outs of things. But I hope you have a fantastic time, especially Friday, getting to call your first game.
Yeah, I can't wait to Friday, and when I'm with you guys next week, I'll have a report on the different Jamboree games, and we'll preview the first regular season games, which will be next Friday night. And I think there's actually some next Thursday. I think ARAB, since you have ARAB in the house, I think their first regular season game is actually Thursday against Albertville.
Wow.
So I'm planning on going to that to scout both of those teams a little bit, and Guntersville will open up Friday night at Southside. So,
wow.
I'm going to have a busy end of the week next week, but I wouldn't have it any different.
Right. Thank God football's here.
You got that right.
Well, Greg, thanks for calling in. You're the man.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll join you next week and keep that intro for me coming. I like that.
You got it, man. I told you need to make it your ringtone.
Well, y'all need to send it to me.
Steven just shook his head up and down, so there you go. All right, Greg, you have a great week.
Y'all too. Talk to you next week.
Have you ever had a Dr. Pepper milkshake? If not, they have them at Charburger at 3848 Al.
I forgot to ask you this, Kylie. You say you can make your eyes move independently. Now, I got to see this.
It's really creepy.
Yeah, that's why I got to see it.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Ah!
Does that hurt?
From cross
No.
to...
No, I can cross them and then I can move like one.
You
or
just
the
made my
other.
eyes water.
You seen me do it, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the only like.
You should
interesting
sing while
thing.
she's doing it. Yeah. That's just so Paris, I'm playing. And I'm like, anyway, wow. At what point you're like hanging out, like looking at yourself in the mirror and like, I can do this.
I just like crossed my. I was like in elementary and I just crossed my eyes and I was like, I wonder if I could just like move my other eye.
And you did. You're like, well, that was weird.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're about to do buzzer beater. So what we'll do is it'll ring. I'll say, this is where you find us when the varsity's over. You'll go Facebook. I'll go, well, you can go Instagram, Twitter, Steven, TikTok, and I'll do podcast and close out the show.
6 seconds.
Here we go.
5jfm.com.
The buzzer beater.
Hey, that lets you know that the show is over. I know I can hear you crying through the radio. It's okay. We're giving you a hug. The girls are giving you a cheer. So it's a good day. But anyway, we're going to tell you where you can find us when the show is over. You can find us on Facebook. At
Varsity Radio Show. Sorry.
At Instagram at varsity_radio_show. At Varsity Radio 885.
Then on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show.
And podcast everywhere. Apple, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Guys, we are just so glad that you joined us. So this show will be on podcast tomorrow. Check it out. And these girls can share it then. But a cool thing, hey, we're glad that you came and were part of our show. We want to remind you about Charburger, the home of the famous Wildcat Burger, the Philly cheesesteaks, the Jumbo Crispy Onion Rings, B&B Video Games, also in Albertville, right by the Pizza Hut 80s style arcade, video game retail store. Hey, we're so glad that you joined us. We're so glad that you got to hang out with my alma mater, the Arab Knots. And we'll be back. We'll see you back next week. Same varsity time, same varsity place. 88.5 JFM with the Douglas Eagles. See you there.
All right, just look at a camera, wave.